till I can wait for you. I'll wait for you. 'Cause I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up, no, not yet. Even when I'm down to my last breath. Even when they say there's nothing left. So don't give up on. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up, no, not me. Even when nobody else believes. I'm not going down that easily. So don't give up on me. Now I'll hold on to you. No matter what this world throws.
Well, there's no better way to start this videos of what I'm going to be sharing on this channel. I had posted a video, I think a couple years ago now, of what I wanted this page to be. And life was lifing. Life threw me other cards that made me make choices, and some good ones, some bad ones, some I'm reaping consequences for still, and some things I'm just having to learn how to deal with. But what better way to start it than on my birthday? A year ago I was here. A year ago I feel, even though part of me feels like I'm still in the same place, I'm not. And I'm trying to keep reminding myself of that. So I decided to do something different. I don't want to repeat the same year. And I feel like I did make progress, and I need to give myself more credit for that, because a year ago me didn't want to get out of bed. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't see any, if I'm being real, I didn't see any hope that things would be better, or that I will be better. And I feel like there were moments this year that I had really high highs and really low lows and regressions, where I feel like I'm back at step one. But I know that's not true. Actually, I know that's not true. I'm just having trouble believing it. So I'm working on that. But also, I wanted to just make these because I have clips of the last year of me making mini videos like this that I looked back on this past week that made me cry, because even though I still feel like I'm in those moments sometimes, I also hear the pain and I hear how bad I sound. And I'm glad that it's not that bad as it was then. Still pretty bad, and I still have really hard days. But they're just a little bit, I'm able to pull myself out of it just a little bit more than I than I could last year because I couldn't. So there's lessons that I'm taking with me into this new year. And there's things that I don't want to repeat. There's things that I know I need to still work on. But if anything, these videos are going to be more for me, because I do believe that I will get to another side. I do believe that there will be better days, that I'm always going to have to deal with something, but at least this something will be different. And I want to look back and see how much I've grown, how much I've healed, because I want to do it the right way. And I think that's one thing that I learned this year, was that I was trying so hard to just be okay and feel okay that I lost sight of how to do that. So I started suppressing, I started numbing, I started using other things to just cover it up. And yeah, although in some moments, like I said, I had really high highs, but I was also just masking and putting a band-aid for that moment, because days later I would just have to face it in a different way. And I've seen videos on here mostly of people that have gone through it already and share their story, and a few people that share videos of them going through it. And I feel like for me, those have been the most helpful, because they reassure me that there is a light. As cliche as that sounds, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. There is going to be a purpose for this. And, you know, I'm going to try to record the good days, the bad days, everything, because like those videos have helped me. I don't know, someone might relate to my stuff a little more. And I know I'm not the only one that goes through things like this, that has these moments. But I mean, this is the beginning. I got distracted by the birds because it was so pretty. But yeah, I mean, even though I feel like I'm back at square one, I feel like it's a different square one than last year. It's a different starting point. I feel like I went on this path and I got sidetracked, and now I'm at the division again of another starting point. I think that's the best way I could describe it, is I got sidetracked. I'm now at another division point, and I have to decide, do I want to continue going this path, or I want to start a new one? And again, I feel like I'm starting a new step, back at one, but I'm back at a different one, at a different, what do you call it? I can't find the words, and I'm probably going to think about it later, but like that bridge point, you know? So yeah, last year it was mostly Instagram posts, like just pictures and here and there. So this, I feel like, will be more a longer format, which I feel like is going to help me more in looking back. But we'll see what happens. I'm going to try to share more happier moments than sad ones, but I'm going to be real, I don't know how many of those there's going to be. And I pray that not only through this, that I find that I'm able to see God's hand and see my growth, but also that it'll be a testimony not only for me, but to other people, and to see how where we're at next year. So, I mean, I feel like I shifted my feelings, my emotions from this week to now. But I'm excited for a new year. It's hard, again, because I feel like one of the biggest things that I realized this week is that I'm still grieving being where I'm at and being graceful to myself of where I'm at. Because I didn't think I'd be here at this age. And in this moment, I wanted other things. And it didn't happen like that. But I think one of the biggest lessons too is learning that and believing that God has a plan and his plans are greater. Like I sure did have my plan, and that's what I'm having trouble letting go of. Oh my God, I hope this bird doesn't poop on me. That one. One day at a time, one thing at a time. I'm sure I'm gonna still have, because I'm a crybaby. I cry for everything. I'll either cry because I'm really mad, or I'll cry because I just don't have words and I'm just overwhelmed. So most of the time it's because I'm really mad. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna share my emotions. At least right now, I feel like it's just grief and anger. I'm grieving where I thought I would be, where I wanted to be. And I'm angry for certain circumstances that caused me to be here. Things, choices I made for myself. So forgiving myself, forgiving others. It's gonna be a lot of work. I'm realizing that, you know, and I didn't just realize it, I'm realizing that. But 1 year down, and I learned a lot of things I don't want to continue and do. I learned a lot of things about myself. It still come up, but come along if you want to see. Here's to a new year, a new opportunity, and a new year to be better. Just trying to be better. Bye.